I mean, with WTI decreasing and with oil companies in financial distress and trying to figure out what they're going to do, one way they can avoid having to file Chapter 11 is that hire an expert as quickly as you can. And it's not, we don't have to be a financial expert, an official thing. It can be, we're consultants, really at the heart of what we do. And talk to one of us about, okay, can you look and see what are we missing? What are maybe some costs we're doing? How can we restructure things? Because a restructuring professional need not be in the context of an actual bankruptcy. I think the best turnarounds happen before you hit the wall. I mean, that's the safest turnaround because no one hits the wall. And so if you're a firm and you can be wise enough and forward thinking enough to find a turnaround professional before you have to file bankruptcy, you could turn it around, and maybe you could restructure with your creditors outside of bankruptcy, which is always cheaper, and you could ride it out until oil goes back up. Or you could find a buyer and then start something new. There's so many opportunities when you're not confined within the courts. Oil goes down, West Texas crude falls, these companies are considering filing bankruptcy. And I think that's the best time to find a turnaround expert before you get to bankruptcy, because bankruptcy is a tool, but it's not the only tool. To find a professional who can look at your company and find ways to decrease costs, to even restructure your debt, to negotiate with your creditors, is going to cost you exponentially less than if you went through bankruptcy, and you have the flexibility of not having the courts oversee the operation of your company. And these CEOs and CFOs, especially who've never been through a bankruptcy, need someone who has been through it. They need the guide, they need the person who knows where the potholes are, and really who knows that the best thing is probably, in most cases, to try and avoid the bankruptcy. But if you have to prepare for it, find someone who knows how you can go into it as strong as possible.